I'm Weather 2020 meteorologist Gary Lezak, 5 weeks away from the new LRC. A lot of you have been frustrated with this weather pattern, and let me tell you, it will change. It might be worse or better, depends on where you live, but remember, a unique weather pattern is about to evolve in 5 weeks. All right, let me take you through this PowerPoint real quick. There's a lot going on, and so I'll start from the beginning. We have changes going on. Hurricanes, changes, and El Nino. Warning. More on that in a second. We have Hurricane Jova and Hurricane Lee, and it has now become a powerful hurricane east of the islands. When hurricanes become very strong, they may slow down, so we'll see where it tracks exactly. But we predicted, this is our signature prediction of the season, that it would be right in this location about September 12th, heading into Florida. Now, it may or may not take that track into Florida. Let's hope not. Most of the models curve it. We will be monitoring that closely. It's still level 1 accuracy from 10 months ago. El Nino is the warming of the tropical Pacific Ocean. The warm waters that are becoming quite warm, warmer than average, will influence this winter's pattern. And the LRC is the centerpiece of the big atmospheric puzzle, however, so El Nino is only going to have an influence. We'll see how the pattern sets up in October and November. El Nino is when we have 5 straight 3-month averages. We're up to 3 already. So the last time we went from a La Nina to an El Nino, we had a few things like this happen. Warmer in the east, warmer in the north, warmer in the west, cooler across Texas, and wetter across Texas. And it says that analog year had dropped. Let me make this point clear. The LRC is the biggest piece of the puzzle. So an analog year doesn't work. Other companies that use analog years will fail more often than the LRC. All right, the LRC is going to set up next October and November. Rainfall-wise, this may not verify, although it rained and we had some thunderstorms up here the other day. So, but look at the next 15 days. In our model, not much rain across Minnesota or Indiana or Illinois, but eastern Kansas, western Missouri suddenly start getting hit near the end of this period. So we will see about a storm coming in around the first day of fall. Cooler than average temperatures were the forecast for the northern plains, near a cooler than average, and the hotter temperatures to the east. There is a little cold spell next week that might have a frost or a freeze, but most likely temperatures in the 30s to low 40s across the Dakotas next week on a couple of mornings. The weather pattern is cycling. Every year a unique pattern sets up in October. We are in the last cycle of this year's pattern. And I said just 4 weeks to 5 weeks from now, something brand new and unique is going to set up. It allows us, when the pattern kicks off in October, hurricane season actually develops in the fall, goes dormant, and then re-emerges. So on November 1st, in the west, when Hillary, look at this, November 1st, what winter forecasting amid drought predictions by other companies, right? An EF1 tornado in Los Angeles is related to the hurricane? Look at this. This is rain from Southern California to Montana in October into early November, all right? 770,000% of average, because they don't average much, by the way. 3.3 million% of average with Hillary in a couple spots, because they don't average much. But look, 300 days earlier, and Hillary, they are related. An EF1 tornado in Los Angeles? That allowed us to know that when Hillary formed, 7 days later, it was going to land right over where the tornado happened. And look, the hurricane, the remnants of the hurricane, and the tornado, we were lined up almost exactly in the same spot. Same thing with Idalia. Pattern sets up. October 5th, we identify the cycle length. Then we have emergence of the first tropical indicator right before Christmas. Second one on February 12th. Remember this one. A third one on May 27th. And then Idalia roars to life. All right? We are in that 7th cycle of the pattern again. And you can see it will be resetting in October. Our model, this is our model showing the LRC patent pending model showing the track of the tropical system. Look, there it is. There's Idalia, and there's a system in May. allowing us to predict a dahlia. Pretty incredible. The one in May did not have a name, by the way. Why not? The Hurricane Center said it didn't look like a tropical storm. Looks like one there. So there is a dahlia roaring to life. Incredible. And again, it tracked right over that LRC location, as you can see there. So, yeah, the weather pattern is in a little bit of a transition, but we're still in the old weather pattern. I'm ready for 5 weeks from now when the new LRC sets up. Beginning a week from Monday with our next report, we'll start looking into that. But remember, it literally is going to be changing about 4 or 5 weeks from now. Not yet. Go Chiefs. I'm meteorologist Gary Lezak. If you're not a Chiefs fan, well,